We have been privileged once again. The Spirit of God has granted us that means of survival. Let for our enemies alone, we should be dead by now. But extensively, the grace of God has been abundant on our lives. So kindly share the link for me. If you can see me, if you are watching me, share the link for me. And alert people that I am live. And indeed, kindly share the link to any group that is available, especially the ones that are created and dedicated to Zenith and then OPATAFUOR. So kindly share the link for me. Leave your comment at the comment section. Let us interrogate. Any come on. Philip Usuapa. Yes, sir. So kindly leave a comment at the comment section. What exactly do you want to tell me tonight? I believe that with the Spirit of God, it shall be well. Even though if we are going through a lot, the Spirit of God is there for everybody. This is what you have to understand. Eva Dubuain, good evening. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, of course. With that one, no doubt about it. I am the great whitehead, the head of all the Supreme Councils. Esther Jaman, how you doing? A very good evening to you too. Tony Silas, yes, sir. I salute you also. Kindly advocate the channel to people for me and tell them that I'm live. We've got to burst into one or two chit chats. So kindly share the link for me. Nyametiase. Ma yɛni nkɔmmɔ ketewa bi ɔmbɛba ne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ no asi wɔ mu akyi. Adeɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wote aseɛ ni. Abra a yɛkyee Yesu a nka yɛkɔbɔ n'asɛnnua mu no, deɛ ɛsiiɛ ne sɛ ɔka asɛm bi kyerɛ wɔn. Ɔsɛ sɛ yɛamfa mfiri soro ama mo a anka montumi koraa ammɛn me. Of course. Adeɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wote aseɛ ne sɛ kootwi amansa ba a yɛde namkum atetew no, wo ne wɔtwea mpene dompe ho. Mehyɛ Nyame dwuma ase no, mimi tɔɔtɔ wɔ me tirim no no. Abrabɔ a mebɔ no, deɛ wɔ me tirim na meka kyerɛ wo. Adwene wɔ me tirim a mede ɛnam no no. Mesɛ si so bio. Kootwi amansa ba a yɛde namkum atetew no, wo ne wɔtwea mpene dompe ho. So this life, know your wealth. And then I'm a buy and I see and say, so we jataba, and nam the uti be at any time be a jardin to an ordinary boom. Only in Wuramu Kramai air corn, a brow ye jataba and ask boba. And now we know I'm a diner to say, my mere queer upon me, a queer. deɛ wɔ sɛ ɔte aseɛ no nti me abrabɔ no a merebɔ no nim sɛ meyɛ kootwa mansa ba a yɛde namkum atete me ɛno nti me ne wɔtwea mpere dompe ho yɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ bi a gyaa wɔn life ma wɔn yɛwɔ nkurɔfoɔ bi a wɔn kasa nsɔ so wobɛkasa koraa kasa 1 2 ɛma ne ntɔ so 3 Augustine Akwa James Brown yes sir apom te sɛ James Dubai foɔ ho yɛ tie nie na Yesu wɔ ho kwan sɛ anka ɔma n'asuafoɔ no twitwe nsekan ɛsɔre gyina na ɔmo ne nkurɔfoɔ ɛbaa sɛ ɛbɛkyɛ ne ko mmerɛ mi no kasa ketewa bi ni kwa akora sɛ duru 30 minutes ne mepɔ mpɛ sɛ nipa bebree bɛba abɛto me online ɔmbɛba ne yɛdi nkɔmmɔ awie ne yɛkɔ nti meyɛ ne smart one baabɛɛ 25 20 to 26 minutes ne awie adeɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wohu no obi wɔ hɔ no mu a on deserve attention obi wɔ ha on deserve time but all the same if you give certain people the opportunity to play a role in your life and they misbehave just watch them obi wɔ ha on self attack sɛ kɔ ɔba wɔn nkyɛn obi wɔ ha on enter oni right sɛ ɔbɛbɛn as ɔbɛn no misbehave a for any hwɛ ne din nkasa bebree saa na onyame bɔ wiase obi wɔ hɔ a yeah, you're from Russia. Wow, how you doing? All the Russians. Big ups to you this very evening too. Met Kira. How you doing? So that is how it is. There are some people, they don't deserve your time, your attention, and all sort of things. But you condescend to their level and give them that opportunity to come into your life. It could be through relationship, but they'll come in there and misbehave. There are some people, they'll come into your life to befriend you, either a female or a male, to become your friend. But at the end of the day, that opportunity that you serve that person with, they will not harness that opportunity and create a positive dividend out of it. They will misbehave. Sometimes these people don't retaliate. You've got to keep your mouth mute and watch them. Because there are some people in this world, that is how their life is programmed to be. From the day they were born, they are never serious until the day they will leave the planet Earth. So when you are talking about things that will bring prosperity, things that will bring quantum lift in the life of humanity, it's like they detest those things. They are always subjected to, excuse me for my language, foolish things. Obi wɔ hɔ a wohwɛ ne din a wiase a ɔbaeɛ no sɛ wone ne din nkɔmmɔ a deɛ de yiedie ne nhyira ɛbɛba no nyɛ no ne hia no ɔno deɛ wo study ne su a sɛ wɔyɛ ɔbaa anaa bɛrima sɛbisɛbi mprɛduasa nkwasi asɛm ɛna n'akoma di akyire Dr. Oduro mekyia wo doc obi wɔ hɔ a there are some people their hearts yearns after stupidity. Yes, there are some people. We live with those people in our family, in our society, and the given environment that we live with some of these people. It could be even your child. It's like they don't concern themselves with things that will bring progress to humanity, but they are always fond of taking pleasures and delightful out of things and friendship. Kwasi asem na komedi achire obi wo ha said Abigail ka kire David wasi mi kunu de saa na wote a friend the number akire say ogigintwie and then you be an also waste time on because obi wo ho no a wo koka no kore e de akire no ekene be da ne time. Shina, how you doing? Obi wo ha, so will take it to yourself. There are some people, if you build it yourself to tell them the truth, so that tomorrow they wouldn't become a victim of certain circumstances or something that will hurt them. You will rather be the very enemy of these people because they detest, they hate, they are so within their flesh, this given body. They so detest what we call truth. So when these people came to arrest Jesus, Jesus had that capacity. He has every right to curse them or to cause havoc or even command the earth for the earth to open its mouth out and swallow those people, but he never did that. Sometimes you have to watch some people and allow them. You can play a role in somebody's life, but not the sole dictator. They also the two at saying, "Obi oha, san what you, we are na waba, obedi nsem hunu sa unhu se wa fro, ana wa kan sem bi say sister, but this business say aba na say me person me no mi no ye koye business bi say, kwame apia, how you doing? Apia kubi, na me sure ba bia obi ara de ntre wa hwe, no more asundwe, obi oha sa unhu se waka asempa da but ono nakoma eje nkwase asem di nsem hunu na nakoma di akiri onte de yasi aba we ne yaso akoka se we no obi wo ha saa enti obi wo no ma with that of his entire life na obe nyame dia ma no na ote asase we so obe like obe odinakoma be di nkwase asem achi ya bo se obe hu anu clock 40 years no on hwe obi wo hono abuso odinakoma be di akohwisem ensemhunu ene oma ensem fatachi obe di ensemhunu sa obe hunu na wanya 40 50 60 years no ni hwe wo na wasa be ye offended se oti abusuani mu na ho kere no adenti na mommoa obi wo ho asa no oti o ewiase a wabai tama no 28 27 30 nanko betimi e de na adwene asinkete aye bibi wa abrabom but onye da na kuma di nkwase asem obi okura utulufo a ekina ofre no fon so a onfa biem ye won krofo bi wa asa na omote utu omofo a ekina wo chia na onje so da obi ha ofre na wo chia no utulufo se sister bra minia auntie mama ade we de ye hwe ye nya sa moa ye ne yen tenetene na de bia no onyame nhire tima ye kese wo yeso o kan obey offended on fro okra biem but obey misbehave sa obo say at the end of the day obey kate na ni say on santi na ni no nya 40 years no ni hwe na osati abusuam osati mantamu ose na danfo we de ne tirimu oden na danfo we de the way a hu chiri ni madamfo yi enko oboa me a enso ompese obeboa me na mbajo sa 20 years no way dey 40 no way dey 30 no way dey sa na tie ento onipa bi wo ho a and we still time bebre won ho enkasa bebrebe huni se obra ene de wan kasa wabo edi se wo bibi a yema wa brabo na wo clarity mu na daachi bi obo abrewa minim se wo Yesu dini mu empatuwo de abi nto da minim se eni nguase wu de nto da opatafuo fans de mu bedi mu nkwa na mamme wo Yesu dini mu onyame be mu asomdwie enti de bia aja wabo akokora wabo abrewa no na unyansa urade de ma wo no wasiesie watoto nneɛma ɛmo ani nyi nneɛma bebree ho ya enyina bɔnten nkyɛ minim de ti ameka saa akyerɛ wo ɛna yɛ susu di nkɔmmɔ so kyɛ na obi odi nkɔmmɔ kɔ akyiri bi anano pa ɛma ɔka nsɛm ɛnsɛ sɛ ɔka ɛni nkɔmmɔ bebree nkyɛ ɛna yɛ susu gyina phone so kyɛ susu gyina social media so kyɛ especially TikTok ne Facebook saa jokes ne saa nneɛma na ɔmo upload sɛ wosua biribi anaa wotie video bi ɛbɛtia motivate wo spirit there peace out but there are certain things that don't give attention to it because it will steal you and it will steal your time. Sometimes you think, oh, I've got 90 years to live, 40 years to live. Ask yourself, the man or the old lady that lives in your society, he or she was once of your age, but because some of these aged people are suffering because they took things for granted. They thought, oh, I'm still young. I have more room for an improvement. I have time. There's time ahead of me. I can do things. I can change things. Especially procrastination steals a lot of time and it steals people. It's also one of the dangerous weapons of the enemy. Yɛn sɛ asɛ yasoma wo abrabɔ na wobɔ no bɔ wo bra no te sɛ asɛ yasoma wo nti wopɛ ntɛm ɛno nti na wobɛkɔ social media sɛ wopɛ sɛ wohu sometimes no mpanyini se wopɛ sɛ wohu wo yere na wie yɛ a ɛyɛ ahwɛ w'ase. If you want to know the end of your wife or the woman that you are legally born to in terms of health wise or whatever, sometimes the best example is to look at your mother-in-law. Look at your wife's mother. Sometimes you want to know the end of your wife and how pretty she will be when she becomes of age. Just look at your mother-in-law. And it's at you. Obekate weni ate no na mmere ne kɔ. Ebi wɔ hɔ a obekɔ social media no. Ade a nyansa bi adi mu no. Ɛne 1.6 million views. There was what yes. Is it me kyerɛ wade wo wiase? How the aeons and the archons, there are principalities. One day I will take my time and teach you people that what you call aeons and the archons. When you get time, do research about these entities. They are extraterrestrial beings and, living in the paranormal world, in the parallel world. This is where these entities live. And their main agenda is to deceive humanity and frustrate them because they know who we are. As a matter of fact, we are the very people that we don't know ourselves. But these entities know whom we are. They will frustrate you and lie to you. So when you go on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and those stuff, ubo won say, obi ti ho no otufo, no Kenyans asem a oboa. Obekone 14 views, 15, 200 views, 300 views. Ba obeko, no obi kum obi di obi atem. Tienie, obeko. Na obi din semhunu oba bi na ewrɔwrɔ no ho bɛma bi na etwetwe ne bɛma ɛna ɔde abeto social media obɛkɔ na ɛno wɔ 15 million views 400k views de obɛka kyerɛ o sɛ susunum nsa bebree susunum jot susuye ma asɛm bebree ma wani na hɔ no obɛkɔ na 36 17 40 views. It should tell itself naturally. Onipa any bebre any jim kwasi asam ho. Na de etie nie ye wo apon kese mienu na abie e wa awie mre mu. Apon kese mienu na abie e wa awie mre mu. Ebi ne sen ye wo epon kese baako a atantode eningu ase ɛhɔ ne agi onipa ani mu nyam. Ahɔ na sɛ wɔ nipa bra ahɔ na gu nipa ani mu ase saa pono no abie nti ɔyɛ ɔbaa otunufo a ɔmfa ɔbɛ misbehave adi nsɛmhunu ɔma no ɔdes a ɔmfa bɛrima soso a ɔmpa abrabɔ bi mmɔ nsɛmhunu ɔde ne kra ne n'akoma na ɔde ato alcoholic beverage so ɔkɔno nsa na ɔne ɔbaa tumi ada 3 hours ɔne ɔbaa tumi ada 4 hours nti de bi ɔno tv na ɔte ho no phone na ekura no ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔde phone no yɛ research na phone na ekura no ade a wɔhwɛ yɛ bitters bɛn na aba foforɔ bitters bɛn na aba nsa bɛn dua bɛn na mehwe a me bɛrima bɛtumi ayɛ kɛse na atumi ayɛ den na me ne ɔbaa da 4 hours na ɔbɛrima ne ɔbaa da 1 hour koraa wonyɛ nipa saa ɛkwan no yɛbie ɛkwan a ɛsɛe ɔbɛrima nipadua ɔkwan a anigye kurom menkasa mu ani ngye yɛwɔ anigye bi wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛe nipa ɔbaa wotumi tena ase nom golda 3 4 sister yasɛw bɛrima ɛka sɛ ɔbaa wotumi nom Guinness bottle 5 6 3 sister yasɛw yɛde wo kɔ condemn ɛyɛ kwan saa kwan no abie saa kwan no abie ɛwɔ hɔ yɛbie tu hɔ nom awieyɛ mmerɛ mu ɛkwan a ɔbaa bɛsie wura kwan no mu a ɔtɔn n'anim onyam ɛne sɛ ɛkwan a yɛbia tu hɔ awieyɛ mmerɛ mu a ɔbaa ɛde camera si ne so wobɛkɔ TikTok internet na ɛwɔ hɔ na ɔyɛ live streaming live na dagya da hɔ ɛyɛ kwan nti saa gate no yɛbia both men and women are selling out their dignity to the world through the media. If you don't know the dark side of the media, that is what I'm revealing to you. Eye kwan mienu na yɛbie gate mienu. Now I'm telling you, say wo hwɛ ɛkwan a gate na wo benkum no nipa ewura mu ede a wura bɛho na ɛkwan na ɛwɔ nifa na abɛma na si wɔ nipa yie onipa abrabɔ bɛsi yie na daakye wobɛyɛ bapɔmma daakye wobɛyɛ nhyira na ofiefu atimi ate wo so aba no saa kwan nipa ewura mu yɛ bɛyɛ fere pɛ intini naturally those who are on the internet doing business harnessing and seizing the opportunity that the internet has given them to make gain out of it. It is few people. And to say osofu bi anama mi pay mu bi papa pay mu bi say obekɔ no watufo we yi aten watenetene nipa obekɔ na nipa 100 babo hu ma mi pay mu papa pay mu a wakɔ wura gate baako na ya ton n'anim onyam no saa gate kɛseɛ no ɛno na Bible kan no wɔsi ɛyɛ kwan mienu ɛkwan no bi yɛ ketewa bi ɛkwan no bi yɛ kɛseɛ saa ɛkwan no hu ma mi pay mu ɔno ti radio so ɔte TV so na sɛde mpraduasa nkwasi akeka no wɔkeka wobɛkɔ no 1.8 million views 60 million views saa 60 million views no ɛyɛ hwan mo na ɛhwɛ ɛyɛ me nuwa na ɛhwɛ me no na fofoa na ɛhwɛ na me question is say wo bundle na wo share no for 10 minutes 16 minutes 20 minutes editi sister no nkwasi asɛm a wakeka da YouTube sister no nkwasi asɛm a wakeka da Facebook no ɛde pa na wo unya firi mu ɛde na unya ya a wo se wafa se we de ya aba na efra firi mu na me de akɔbɔ bra we de me de hwɛ me hunkura we de me de tum hofo ɛde ya ebi ni ho and I'm telling you say mo amu abrochire America fo a mo hwɛ me Germany fo a mo hwɛ me UK fo a mo hwɛ me Spain Russia for and all these people, you people should sit yourself down and cast your eyes into those society. You will realize that these young guys and then the boys, they are harnessing the opportunity of the internet and they are making gain out of it. Their channels and content are being monetized and they are able to realize something out of it. So the interface dedicated for the Western world on Facebook and TikTok, YouTube, It is quite different from the one that we are using in Africa here, because the white people, they know that Africans, our hearts are fully connected to foolishness. Into China, TikTok, we use to know, akwala 10 years, the content no creativity, no one monetize it, no the jessica, utimi fa be a vest, nika, utimi pam eche, utimi pam bibi, no the abeto internet and so. Bon na watch back me bi na nipa bia oda na watua na wagi sika free, but yen no ahane de society na ye wo mu no ubakona bibini video bia originated from the African continent, you know, say a massive viewership na ada say abibifo mienu na eko e do mo twetwa om ho asekan ana oba bia daja obarima bia daja ana obi na abegina social media so ene wo jimi obi na ton na nimonyam obi na ko wura eye kwankese na ye jini pa nimonyam ye se nipa entinu. The question here is, sister, one hwe here saa niema we na ekoso ebe wia wo time eya na me danyame ase sometime somehow or some way eya amu wa brochire to say America mo ne Spain, Germany, and Italy, no, mumu binu. The way I must see use more time, no, many aje because obiti America or your bar, obiti Germany or your bar. Naturally, when it trimu or pursue or didn't say baby, oh, so on South America, untimin quatino be damn free, but I have uni a bit better also, ukas one quid my crown. Walk man, no tifia so camera, no dinkwasi asem. But America no, o dan ka obetua, water bi obetua, light bi obetua. Enti wo sori anopa wo di mirika, wo kope bibia ye wa America. So, sabi, be adwuma bi obenya bia no, as far as say obetimanya $10, $15, $16 every month. Wo sin kete, but obi wo Ghana ha, wo ka so onya adwuma onye. Utunufo say koji sister we kura fie prapra ho na gi 10 Ghana onjida beka cho so no we above that thing, but ade ba kwa me pe America for mo tu kwa me pe mo asam no mo wa adwini bi. You have certain mentality that you people have. They say as far as say we betimi di sika bere no ko ade se nipa no ka say order never find who kura mo beye. And you know, you people have created a room where you keep busy yourself. Always there, you are busy. So most of the time, you don't have time for foolishness. But with that of the ones in African continent, eventually and by gradually, majority are turning to be prostitutes. And India, they don't want to work. They are always found on the internet, either exposing themselves or following something, a content, an anti-content that will not bring anything onto their table. And that is what they are following. And you need to be extra careful, harness that skill of prudence, or else when you be na good Obina can even do why. She says he has 2 jobs, afternoon and then the one afternoon till morning. It's good. But you will be now then it really different. The reason why I don't have friends, no, that is the main reason. Because there are some people, I'm a pastor, I am a spiritual guru, a leader as such. I've had the opportunity to meet 101 people, 101 from different race, different ethnic groups, different, hemisphere. On a topographical society, they originate from different places. I've had opportunity. And based on the research and things that I conducted, based on their intelligence, how they act and how they think, you could see clearly that when you select 100 people, it is only 5 people that have a rigid and a sound mind. That I want to do something, I want to make something. I don't want to become vulnerable in the society. In the years ahead, I think, you see, now we are entering into an AI era. Now they are trying to say human labor be reduce into almost enter into AI era. Now, would you know who is who show me? Busa who say 5 years later, 15 years later, say now one day be say now be. And to say what us now calculate here? Should the way we are seeing people have the perception that next year to be well. I'm telling you, go and pray and look into the spiritual realm. You see, these days I've stopped prophesying. I don't want to do true prophecy due to one or two reasons. I have stopped. Now saying you true prophecy may die because and your mom you said. So we'll be catching up with share. Now no na make us be chairman sorry ba. Me see a friend na yen Ghana for a friend you do a ye dragon now beto ha no. The oba beto Ghana no. A friend na ye drew ne koko ha. A friend na dragon ye drew ne koko ha. A friend na ye drew dragon ne koko ha. First no 2012 eba no near that dragon na num. Nti die na ye tili nyina no na ye dragon na num. But a friend na dragon no atimi amene Ghana. A friend na angel na onyankopon de na si Ghana. A friend we di party oni Ghana bi we free o man ni because of one or two things. Me person me friend come. Me person me catch ba me bie ni o ma bi aso achro. Now, a friend o man no ya mene yen e di ato dragon no kuku ha. Nti dragon no kuku na ya koduru ha no. Koye research say dragon ehifa enam na no eja ne wo no kuku ha. Nti from next year 2025 president bi obaba bedi Ghana so bia no ewiase na e dia ma no che 2024 mark asem we ya make fato because when pa you wanna no and I read the air coso. I can't remember 2023 2022 I was telling my church members that if they have anything they should do, they should prepare themselves ahead of the doomsday ahead coming. They should prepare themselves to await the doomsday coming because a day is coming now. Whatever that happened within 2025 to 2028 to 2030, what is coming is bigger than coronavirus times 10. What is coming from 2025 to 2030 within this time frame? If I am to tell you what is born and certain to happen within this given time, you will lose appetite this very evening. So, how are you preparing yourself to meet whatever that is on the way coming? Would you be able to stand on the face of adversity? Imagine just coronavirus. It has been able to disintegrate the economies of the nations of our world. It has teared everything apart. The coronavirus a back atiti Ghana, atiti Bibia, and the Bibia say, Oti America, oh yeah, nano, okay. The catch them say, Moi, more shaman, some kaya. I told you, say, Donald Trump, shooting, survival assassination attempt. So, or serve a pre-bima. Samokaya, I told you the other time. The catcher say, Donald Trump, or contesting we know, say, baby, especially this one. Who show me videos, me enemy true prophecy. I'm a catcher say Donald Trump. And maybe I'm a catcher say, America, Donald Trump, ye na to akunya, ye de na form, me catcher in the maybe people were thinking I was lying. Now it came to pass. But I told you, say, Obesa Babim, so be pre-president, no be survival assassination attempt. Only the entire board Trump to there's a secret wired within whatever that happened. Why? Because the guy, there's a prophecy, he carries a prophecy. Muhammad Dimechia Chesenator for Madi Mukai, some catch them say, Donald Trump, or ye mistake, Ekasa, Edenakuma, Esori TIB before, and then Yankupo trainer so. But sir, guy no testo Joe Biden carry prophecy. Joe Biden carries a prophecy that needs to fulfilled. And the prophecy that Joe Biden carries is he is the one to initiate, to sign and give a go ahead for the commencement of the Third World War. That is why he came into power. And Timu amuni menedie me catch them say prophecy be that Joe Biden so. And Trump also. Trump also carry a prophecy. But I don't want to go into prophecies. But I'm just throwing light on these things for you to understand what I'm saying. And I told you, say, Trump best survival assassination attempt. I'm not trying to be but any. Why? Because there's a prophecy that that guy carries. And something is happening in the realm of the spirit. That is not my concern. But my major concern is what is being programmed within this said giving time, within the sectors of 2025 to 2030. What is coded within the message, the actions that is unfolded within this. That is the problem. That is the problem, my sister. I've been hearing people say the world will come to an end in 2028. Anybody who tells you that it's a lie, I will never lie to you. The world will never come to an end in 2028. But there is a major event that is bound to happen, to take place within 2025 to 2028. There's a major event that is bound to happen. That is worse than that of coronavirus. So, Ghana as a country, as a giving nation, any president that succeed Nanado, I'm telling you, that person will perform worse than Nanado. Why? Because of what is happening in the realms of the spirit. I told you that Nanado Dan Kwaku did something. And that thing that he did, I'm not saying he did something evil, but I told you that there was something that he was supposed to do for God, and he never did it. So the anger of God. Okay, like I don't have interest and heart towards giving prophecies. You are aware of it. I've already told you, yes, me try one day. And me catch us say because of the Nanado aye, I be my Ghana aye din and animegu ase. Mo amokai no, mo ya aware. Now, whoever that succeed Nanado from 2025 on the 7th of January, anybody that is being sworn into power will suffer more than Nanado. I'm telling you. Do you know something? Because in the realms of the spirit, there's a major event that is bound to happen. I was telling Nigerians that when Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes into power, he is coming to stiffen the necks of the economy and make it harder and worse than that of Buhari. I told you people. Why? Because in the realms of the spirit, there's a major event that is supposed to happen. So the continent of Africa, with that of the economy, everything is has been put in place to favor the event that is proposed in the realms of the spirit. And that is what I'm talking about. So don't be a fool. Excuse me for my words and my language. Don't be a fool. If anybody tells you that the world economy will bounce back and fall in place, it is a lie. It is only in 2032. It is only 2032 that the angel of this earth, the angel that protects the earth, and the angel that takes control of Africa will be released to bring comfort, happiness to the heart of Africans. Now this angel is arrested and negated, so there is no good news anywhere. The hardship will keep on rising. You see, whatever that happened in Kenya. So who do you see Kenya? How do you see Kenya? How do you see Kenya? Nanu ya. Mami chrawadi. Enti. Enitie ni baby out. Sister, and you need time for rubbish. You don't have time for nonsense. Say sister bi aye na adwene say ompe brabo atwe hu firi no. Bra bi aye na adwene say ompe brabo a twe hu firi no. Nanu ya, if you ask my church members, I was standing right in front of them 2022, 2021 entering into 2022. I told them that the economy is going to be worsened and things are going to be very tough. Now, gradually, we were able to go through. We saw through whatever that happened in 2022. Now we've entered into 2023. I told you 2023 is a bit cool. But that of 2024, it is very tough. Indeed, we have been able to get to the 7th month of the year. And how do you see it? People living in Ghana. There is something on the way coming. Sister, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Do whatever that you can. If you have the strength, harness this opportunity and make good use of it. Because what I'm seeing in the next 6 years, Africa and people that live within will suffer. I'm telling you. Because when you look at the youth on the internet and the way they are behaving, a JHS girl, there's one leaked sex tape on the media concerning one lady who had a threesome sexual affair with guys. Imagine a girl that is 18 years doing this, and she is doing that under the influence of poverty, because I'm not sure that any rich man's daughter will ever commit such an atrocity, such barbaric act. No rich man's daughter will do that. But it is we the poor people. So what are we doing to eradicate ourselves? What are we doing to eradicate poverty from among our society? And if I say, sister, me say 2025 Ghana, 2024 crying, 2025 abroad I did be many. Na mi wura 2025 mu mi hu de mahu and 2024 yeah. We are enjoying life. 2025 to 2026 to 2027. The major event that is said to happen will take effect on 2028 to 2030. And then from 2032 onwards, this is where the world economy will come to stable and everything will subsidize and bounce back to its normality. And if I show you, I mean, we still time. Me de bobra, me de ye bibi. Empire na me bo, me bo ni ye. Ejuma na me ya, me ye ni ye. Me nim botro bojo sembia ho. Me ti wo me say, my ma adwene say. Me declare myself. Like only more problem, it's your own cup of tea. I don't care. At the end of the day, it's only the end that justify what the means, right? Me. So who dedicate yourself, say me cause say OPATAFUOR, like you could do in attempt, me could go any mass, me cause sabotage na it's your own cup of tea, because me I don't have time for those things. So I have matured from that stage. And where the world is getting to, I'm telling you, if you are not careful, you will beg and eat. And the saddest aspect of it is that ask yourself that, do you have somebody that when you cry unto, help will come from that person? Do you have it? And even those people that you assume that they are living well in the society, what makes you think they are living well? They also have their own personal problems that they are going through, but sometimes they hide it and make you feel that they are living well. Some days sikani bi a owo sika wa bofom. Some days o sikani bi a wa bofom a anumre kura do be di thing, but o fie o paraku, o fie o denyame, o fie o cantonment, o fie o East Legon. Maybe bi wo ho a wa boda I can say wa bofom. O bi wo ha o fie o airport residential, wa bofom an ho kire no. And wa bofom an ho kire no. And so who feels at the airport no rich into the ho to no. Obi a with the problems. Everybody has this problem, and you've got to solve your own. So act smart, act smart, act smart, act smart. I love you. If anybody tells you that the world is coming to an end, it's total lies. It's total lies. Neglect whatever that is that people are saying. matese asofo bi keka se ewiase ebeba na wiye 2028 ewiase na wiye ma 2028 da tudi omo kan tugu di obi ka bi oboa ewiase ba na wiye a yete ha. We are the gurus of the earth and the prophet of this earth. So in case of anything, God will disclose certain secrets and patterns to us, and we will also tell you. We will hand over whatever that God gives to us to you people. We will hand it down for you people to also to get access to it. But I've never seen anything of that sort. And the soft will be on Nam Ghana. Soft will be on Nam we are say we are saying we are baby. Jan money in Kwasiasem. So I'm when you are married when you are 2028 to be su adentia. Because 2028 from today, like next year, in the realms of the spirit. Oh, sorry, I will not prophesy. Just take it like that. But mwani na ho, na danger ewe yanim. Ya duru baby a hot ro. Mwani na ho, ne kofom, ma wasumwe bra waswase. Sometimes there are certain dangers. The only means to navigate your way out is becoming obedient to the voice of the old man. Sometimes, some of the impending dangers or the things that are bound to happen to humanity negatively, if you will be able to get that capacity to navigate your way out, unless you yield a full obedience to the voice of the gray-headed person. Say, and you may be your ho, that's what we made the soon kunima. It's all your sutie, now brewa swase, editie, or payini, wine, or payini be a rabbit home so, and then you and a chilling answer. So be on your 40, 70, a inch rat. I know you say. Now, me catch them. Akwabi kwatna Germany. No kikan se hunu. And we are see by the coronavirus by me tna other channel also. And I be bored that we catch them say, we are see we be by. You people listen to those people. Those people, they don't know anything. No. They are even far from the true spirit of God. They are not connected to God. They can't hear. I can tell you what will happen this year, this month. Because I have it. That prophetic function is not, it has been ordained in my capacity. I have it. I have intentionally stopped giving prophecies. And because of one or two things that God has revealed to me, I have stopped giving prophecies. I have silenced myself. It doesn't mean I don't see anymore. I see things that are beyond. I don't tell people. A resumption of those who are closer to me. They are the very people that sometimes I give them a gist and a clue about what is happening and what is about to happen. When you ask people who are closer to me, they will tell you that, hey, Papa still gives prophecies, but not on the public domain. I have seized those things. Those pastors who have been coming online, telling you there's one pastor who resided at Germany. He made some of you people to even sell your gold and those things out during the inception of coronavirus. He told you people that the world was coming to an end and made some of you Germany citizens, Americans, and those people to travel down to Ghana and reside here and left everything in Germany, left everything in abroad and came back to Ghana and lived here. Today, how far? Today, how far? Those people, those pastors who were online, yielding out false prophecies, things that doesn't have anything, it doesn't have any biblical mandate. You people were yielding obedience to those people. You heeded your ears. You inclined your hearts to their words. Today, those people who flew from abroad to this country, how is life treating you people? I was on air every day, kept on telling you people that, hey, don't come. It's just the normal happenings that are happening in the world. This coronavirus will also go. Now he deceived you people. Now there's another prophet, so-called, he says he's a witness of God. God called him to become a witness. And he's telling you people that 2028, the world will come to an end. And you people, you are making the same foolish mistakes again. You are hiding your ears and your voice to that guy who doesn't have anything, he doesn't even know anything, claiming to be a witness of God. Be there and make the same mistakes, and you will never forget. So big ups to you this very evening. I know those who follow me with their heart and mind, they will not fall for these petty tricks in life. 2028, there's a major event that is going to happen, but the world will never come to an end. 2030, the world will never come to an end. 2040, the world will never come to an end. The world will still exist, and the day-to-day activities will be carried out. So if anybody tells you that 2028, the world is coming to an end, tell that prophet, that pastor, that you are a lie, you are a big scammer. Don't deceive people. God bless you. Yamishna, mekyia mu nyinaa. Why? Akyina me the video be ma me kyerɛ be interview. God bless you people.